Just sprinkle coffee on lit candles and you'll be amazed at the result. This is a simple yet powerful trick that candle manufacturers don't want you to know. Stick with me until the end, and you'll thank me for this incredible tip. To get started, we'll need a large pan and 3 candles. Place the candles into the pan over low heat and let them melt slowly. Keep an eye on them as the wax begins to soften. This is such a clever hack. After I learned it, I started saving so much money. As the wax melts, you'll begin to see the wicks appear. But don't toss those wicks away. Trust me, they're going to play an important role later on. Drop your city in the comments. We'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Once the candles are completely melted, turn off the heat and carefully pour the wax into a heat-resistant container of your choice. Be creative here. Any non-plastic container will work beautifully. Now, while the wax is still warm, let's add some cloves. Cloves aren't just for baking. They add a delightful aroma while serving a critical purpose that you'll discover soon enough. Do you know someone who needs this tip? Tag them now. Next, add 2 spoonfuls of coffee powder. Add 1 spoonful at a time, stirring thoroughly after each. The aroma of coffee combined with cloves creates a unique scent that's both comforting and powerful. Type yes in the comments if you're excited to give this a try. This trick has been passed down through generations in my family, something my grandfather swears by. It's a natural solution with benefits that might surprise you. Once the mixture is blended well, it's time to reinsert the wick. Place it in the center of the container, holding it steady with a clothespin or stick. This step ensures the wick stays upright as the wax hardens. Let the wax cool completely. Depending on the size of your container, this may take a while, but be patient, it's worth it. Give this tip a rating from 0 to 10. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. After some time, your candle will be ready. Simply trim the excess wick and admire what you've created. This isn't just any candle. It's a homemade, naturally scented candle infused with the warmth of coffee and cloves. The best part? This candle offers more than just a cozy vibe. Many believe the combination of cloves and coffee helps repel insects, making this a fantastic option for those living in areas with frequent pests. Whether you place it in your living room, bedroom, or outdoor space, this candle adds a touch of personalization and practicality to your home. Did you know about this hack before? Type "wow" if this surprised you. For an extra boost, sprinkle a little coffee powder on top of the candle before lighting it. Not only does it enhance the look, but it also intensifies the aroma. Put a candle in fabric softener and even your neighbors will notice the fragrance. Once I discovered this, I stopped spending money on air fresheners completely. Your home will smell incredible, and as a bonus, you'll keep unwanted pests away. Stay with me until the end, and you'll be amazed by the results. To start, take a small pan and place it over low heat. Add 3 candles and let them melt slowly. This will serve as the base of our mixture, and you'll see how easy it is to transform this into something amazing. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Once melted, remove the wicks carefully and set them aside. Don't throw them away. We'll be using them later, and you'll soon understand why. Now grab a heat-resistant glass container. It can be a simple glass cup or any glass jar you have at home. Make sure not to use plastic. Now let's add the secret ingredient, a cap full of fabric softener. Use any brand you prefer, but if you have a concentrated one, even better. You might notice the fabric softener sits at the bottom, but don't worry. Just stir gently to blend it with the wax. Next, add a handful of cloves. Cloves aren't just for cooking. Their natural aroma is an excellent insect repellent, keeping mosquitoes, flies, and other pests away. If you prefer, you can substitute cloves with cinnamon sticks for an equally amazing fragrance. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. Remember those wicks we set aside? Now it's time to use them. Take 1 wick, secure it in the center of the glass, and hold it in place using a wooden stick or a pencil. Simply roll the top of the wick around the stick to keep it upright. This will ensure that the candle burns evenly and beautifully once it's ready. Now, all you have to do is let it cool and solidify. This part requires a little patience, but once the wax is fully hardened, trim any excess wick so that your candle looks perfect. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments, and that's it. You've just created a powerful, scented candle that will make your home smell incredible while keeping it free from insects. Simply light the candle and your whole house will be filled with a fresh, clean fragrance that lingers for hours. This is one of my favorite homemade tricks, and once you try it, you'll never want to buy air fresheners again. The best part? You can customize it with your favorite scents. Try adding essential oils, different spices, or even dried citrus peels for a unique fragrance. Just drop Vicks Vapo Rub on a candle and you won't believe what happens next. This trick changed my life, and since I discovered it, I haven't wasted money on expensive treatments. You probably know what Vicks is usually for, but today, I'm going to show you a completely different way to use it. Stay with me until the end and you'll be amazed. Let's get started. All you need are 3 candles. Place them in a saucepan and melt them over low heat. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Once the candles are melted, remove the wicks, but don't throw them away. We'll need them later, and you'll soon understand why. Now, for the secret ingredient, Vicks Vapo Rub. This little jar is known worldwide, but no one talks about this use. Add 1 tablespoon of Vicks to the melted candles and stir until fully combined. The smell alone is incredible, but just wait until you see the result. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. Turn off the heat and prepare 2 small glass containers. They need to be glass because the mixture is still hot. Pour the melted blend into both containers, filling them equally. But we're not done yet. Here comes the twist. In the first container, add cloves. There's no exact amount, just sprinkle in as much as you like. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. For the second container, break cinnamon sticks into small pieces and add them to the mixture. Cinnamon has unique properties, and when combined with this blend, it becomes incredibly powerful. Remember those wicks we saved? Attach each one to a clothespin and place them in the center of each container. This step is crucial for even burning. Let them sit until the wax hardens. It doesn't take long, but the wait is worth it. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. After a while, they'll look like this, beautiful and aromatic. Remove the clothespin and trim the wick, making sure it's just the right length. Now, the moment of truth, light the candle. You won't believe what this homemade candle can do. Not only does it fill the room with an incredible fragrance, but it also has amazing health benefits. This candle helps with breathing and relaxation, perfect for easing nasal congestion and promoting restful sleep. Just light it in your room before bedtime, and you'll wake up feeling refreshed and energized. But there's more. Thanks to the cloves, this candle repels mosquitoes and other flying insects. The cloves release a natural insecticide, keeping pests away. And the cinnamon adds a warm, comforting aroma that makes your home feel cozy and inviting. If you live in an area with lots of bugs, this candle is a lifesaver. Try it yourself, and you'll see the difference. Just put a candle in a lemon, and you'll never believe the fantastic results. Yes, it sounds unusual, but once you try it, you'll wonder why you didn't do this sooner. Let's get started. First, grab a lemon. We need to slice it, choosing the best 3 perfect rounds, which is what we need for the next steps. Now, grab a glass container or jar. Anything heat-resistant will do. This will be the base of your creation. Add 3 tablespoons of coarse salt. Besides helping the candle stand securely, salt gives the finished look a lovely rustic touch. Next, grab the fresh lemon-thin rounds. You'll need enough slices to line the inside of your jar. As you tuck them against the sides, the jar starts to take on a natural, spa-like vibe. The citrus oils begin releasing gently, even before the candle's lit. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Now set that aside. Let's move on to preparing the candle wax. Take 2 large candles and place them in a pan over low heat. Once the wax is completely melted, carefully remove the wicks from the liquid wax. You'll reuse one of them shortly. Pour the wax gently into your lemon-lined container, right over the salt. Go slowly to avoid bubbling or overflowing. Don't worry if it foams a little. That just makes it more charming and handmade. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. Now, grab a toothpick or wooden skewer. Take one of the saved wicks, trim it, and wrap the top around the stick. Lower it into the center of the jar, letting the stick rest across the rim. This will keep the wick upright and centered as the wax sets. Let it sit for about an hour or until the wax hardens completely. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. And now, the moment of truth. Light your lemon candle. Almost instantly, the room fills with a bright citrus aroma, fresh and natural. It's not overpowering like synthetic candles. It's subtle, elegant, and calming. Here's where it gets even better. That lemony fragrance, it naturally repels insects like mosquitoes and flies. So not only is your room more beautiful and fragrant, it's also protected. And guess what? You can personalize it. Try adding a few drops of essential oil, lavender for relaxation, cinnamon for warmth, or eucalyptus for freshness. You can even switch the fruit slices for orange, lime, or a mix of all three. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. This DIY candle is perfect for living rooms, bathrooms, kitchens, or even outdoor patios. Try it out, and let me know what scent combo you went with. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.